Welcome to Work From Your Happy Place, the podcast that equips you with the tools, know-how, and motivation to live your dreams and find your happy place. Be sure to sign up for our free weekly newsletter for a recap of the week's guests and a preview of what's in store. To sign up, simply text the word Happy Place with no space to 33444. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce the host of Work From Your Happy Place, Belinda Ellsworth.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Work From Your Happy Place. I'm your host, Belinda Ellsworth, and I'm here with your Tuesday tip. And today we are going to talk about referrals. Referrals are an awesome part of business, and it's something that you should have in place no matter what business it is that you have. In today's world of online marketing and digital application, we see affiliate marketing as really popular. And a lot of people don't really care for affiliate marketing or feel like they don't really want to promote someone in order to get something, or I'll give you $500 for promoting this to your entire list. And it doesn't sometimes feel quite right, but a lot of people, and I will say a lot of people, have made a lot of income doing affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is sort of like a referral program, and there are some that are simply referral connections, where you might get a discount on product for every referral that you make. And that is much different than making a small amount of money. You know, I participate in the Amazon book list, and whenever I recommend a book and then someone uses that link to order it, then I get this tiny little kickback on that. And I'm talking tiny, but I use it, and sometimes I refer books and I don't use the link. It's not like why I'm doing it. I'm referring the book because I want to help the author and because I think it's really incredible. So let's talk about what kind of referral program you could have in your business. Having a referral system, what it does is it really honors your loyal customers. And it can create more loyalty with your customers that you have. And this is much different than a standard affiliate program where you're just offering up something to your entire list, whether you really believe in that or not. And I've been asked numerous times to do this with people that I barely know, or I know what their program is, and they want me to recommend it to my whole list, and because of what I will get for it. And I'm like, no, that's just not how it works. I'm offering a referral to build my business, and it's not to get someone else to get people to come to my business. It's for me to get my loyal customers as a thank you to say, hey, because you love this product and because you really like me, I want to honor you and give you this for doing that or for telling other people about it because I know you're going to do it anyway. That is really what referral marketing is all about. I hope you can sort of see the difference. There's a little bit of blurred lines with that about how they look, and some people do affiliate marketing real honestly in the fact that they believe in a program or that individual and they want to share it with their audience because they know that it's going to help their customers so much. And in that particular instance, then, hey, that is great. And it's kind of a similar thing that what we're talking about. Now, one of the things that you can do is create a loyalty program. A lot of the retail stores do this. You get a punch card, and if you come so many times, you get your card punched, or you get, points for that. And when you reach so many points, then you get a free coffee or you get a free whatever. It makes people say, wow, I appreciate that at least I'm doing something. And so I'm going to come back to this store. I can tell you that one of the stores that my daughter gets her leotards and dance attire at, they offer that. And so, of course, I've got choices of places to go, but I always like to go back there and buy her shoes and buy her dance clothing, because I know that eventually we're going to get 10% off of her next purchase, or 20. And it helps because all of that dance attire, if you've ever purchased any of it, can be costly. So it's just a way that they have found to get me to come there instead of going to many other choices that we could have, within the several cities. So it's like we choose that. That's basically the only place that we ever go. They also know her size, especially with shoes. And it's just nice to have that relationship. But we built that early on because of their loyalty program. And now, honestly, we just really don't go anywhere else. And when someone says to us, hey, where do you go to get your dance things? I say, oh, go here. And I tell them that that's where they ought to go. And then I say, and they have a great loyalty program. So that is not necessarily a referral, but it is a loyalty, because I'm not necessarily getting anything for referring people there, but I want my friend to get that discount or loyalty program as well. And so, again, we talked last week about having an abundancy mindset. I don't need to get something for that, because my abundancy mindset is that if I help somebody else get something, it's going to come back to me for sure in some other way. So that is one way to create really good super fans and create loyalty to your brand or to your community. Offering certain gifts. If people have purchased from you numerous times, then offering a little extra gift. I love it when I purchase like skincare products from a certain person that I've been purchasing from for about 6 years now. Periodically, she just throws bonuses in my box when I get it. And I have to tell you, I absolutely love it. And when I have referred another client to her, she will send me a gift for my referral. Now, she doesn't lay that out and say, if you refer people, I will give you this or I will give you this. I just do it because she's been really good. She's good with customer service. She's good with follow-up. She's good with helping me pick the right products. And I really like her now. We weren't friends before. She was just honestly a skincare rep. And now we've become really good friends. So I enjoy that. And that's not anything set in stone, but it's a good way to show people that you appreciate them. So that kind of falls into, we got a loyalty program, and then you can think of it as an appreciation program for having people be with you for X amount of time. Then you will honor them. That will also cause retention and loyalty with your customers. The third one, though, is a real referral program, and that is saying, I love to give referral gifts, so you don't have to just say, if you do this, I will give you this. This is how I always used to position it when I was a sales rep. I would say, I love giving away referral gifts, so if you know of anybody that could use this product or that I could help out, I would appreciate the referral, and I love giving nice gifts for referrals. I didn't ever say exactly what it was, and you know what? I used to get referrals all of the time. Sometimes I would literally say, I'm looking for new people. I would love you to be a talent scout. Here is a $50 coupon. When you actually refer somebody, then you already have it. So like they already had the coupon and they could use it when they called me up and said, hey, here's an individual that I think would be really interested in chatting with you about this business opportunity or so on. One time I walked into, this was a very short window of time where I was just burnt out doing sales and being self-employed. And I had gone to a baby shower, believe it or not. And my cousin said, hey, I would love it if you would come, or how would you like to come and work with her and her husband? It was mostly her husband. How would you like to come and work at this computer store and he could really use some help. And I think you would be great there and add a real positive vibe or energy to the place. And so I said, okay. And so I thought, I am so burnt out right now. You know what? I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to go to work a regular job. And this would be one of the only times throughout my entire career that I chose to do this. So I go and I look at what he's doing. And back then he was creating, this is even before Dell. I mean, he was actually literally putting computers together. People would walk in, order the computer that they wanted, and he and his team would build it right there. And then they sold it to them. So I said, okay, I didn't know anything about computers. We're going back many, many years now. So I said, all right, tell me who would use this computer, who would use this one, who would use this one, and who would use this one. So instead of trying to say, oh, this has got this many megahertz and so on, I just said, hey, what are you going to use? What are you looking for a computer today for? Are you going to use it for this? You're going to use it for that? So I just started selling a bit differently and helping the customers differently, which actually changed how several of the other people within that showroom sold products as well, because here I was getting a lot more sales than the people there that knew a ton about computers. Because why? I was benefit selling versus descriptive selling. I learned that lesson in life a long time ago. We could definitely do another Tuesday tip on that one. So that was part A of the story. So then I went in, I looked at all of his clients, and I said, who is a big client here? Who has spent some money? I think we need a referral program. So if somebody refers someone to you, then they will get this nice dinner certificate. And it was a nice restaurant in the area. And I said, let's go get these $50 gift certificates and we'll give them to people when they buy their computer. We'll say, hey, if you refer a friend here to get their computer, then you can get this $50 dinner certificate on us. And he was like, oh, wow, do I really want to do that? I was like, yeah, you really do. And I said, and here's what we're going to do. I want you to go in your books right now, and I want you to find for me, say 10 clients who have already purchased more than one computer from you. They've been pretty loyal. They've already created some loyalty to you. So he finds this guy, and he worked at Ford Motor Company, actually. And he said, okay, I said, here's what we're going to do. Give me this list of 10 people. We're sending them the gift certificate flat out, straight out. And he's like, well, they haven't done anything yet. I go, they're a really good, loyal customer. And it doesn't matter. We're going to show our appreciation for them. And in return, you're going to be shocked at what you're going to get. So he really didn't want to do that, but I talked him into it. So we send out these 10 gift certificates with a nice letter that says how much we appreciate them and their loyalty. The one single guy alone calls us up and says that this whole group that he knows is wanting to get new computers. And they ended up buying 20 of them from us. And the total purchase price was like over $30,000. And you want to know what he paid out on that? He paid out a $50 dinner certificate. And then I told him, we're going to turn around and we're going to give him another one for actually the referral. He's like, we already gave it to him. I'm like, yeah, but you just got a $30,000 deal. See, that goes back to my last week's training on abundancy versus scarcity. There was some other people then that said, hey, I got this certificate. Thanks so much. Yeah, a buddy of mine's looking for a computer. And it creates a really good feeling of goodwill, and it can create loyalty and then people coming back to you forever. I can tell you this, and that is, I had a really, really good friend from high school that actually lived on our block. And then I went to grade school with him and I went to high school with him. And so after we got out of school, he worked at a car dealership. And, he came down and said to my dad, hey, I'd really like you to come in. And next time you want to buy a car, come in and buy a car from me. So my dad was like, well, I'll go in and see what he does for me, and he worked at a GM dealership. And my dad worked for General Motors, so he was not going anywhere else. So he goes in and he buys his car there. And the guy, his name is Bobby, said, hey, for everybody you refer to me to get a car, I'll give you a $25 gift certificate or gift card. So my dad was like, okay. So my dad referred his brothers. He referred his best friend. I can't even tell you how many people that my dad referred to him. And boy, he would get upset if he didn't get his $25. And now Bobby's got this huge business. I don't even know that he still does that, but I can tell you this. People have shown loyalty to him, and in return, if I call him and say, I'm looking for a car for my daughter, I want one that is low miles, that's got this, he just goes hunting. He finds it for me. It's a perfect car in perfect condition. But that is the relationship that we have built over, 35 years. So when you think about that, he could have gone a completely different way, but he came down, talked to my dad, then offered him these $25 gift certificates, which back 35 years ago was a decent amount. My dad surely appreciated it, but my dad appreciated that he got something for one, sending his friends there. But my dad said over and over and over, if I did not know that he would take care of my friends, I wouldn't send them there. So really, my dad would have probably sent them there anyway, but he loved that just referral gift that he got by sending someone in there to purchase a new car. And I can promise you there was a lot of business from our friends and family that has gone through that gentleman. And to end this story on such an incredible note, and I'll try to do it without getting choked up. My dad loved this guy. And when he would come in from out of town, because they had moved away, he would always go out and see him and just sit at the car dealership and chat with him for like an hour, have coffee, and then leave. And so my dad became very, very ill. And this guy who still works at the car dealership came out, and my dad, when he was in hospice on his literally day before he died, and prayed with him. And my dad was so happy to see him. And it's just a memory that I will not ever, ever forget. And that is a relationship that honestly was built on a $25 gift card. So there is such power in referrals. And if you haven't put something in place, then you honestly need to rethink about what you're doing. And if you didn't listen to my scarcity mindset versus the abundancy mindset last week, you might want to go back and check it out, because this all falls into that category. If I give that away, it's going to cost me a little bit of what I'm making. But what if you kept that customer for forever, for 30 years? What if they brought you $30,000 worth of business? What if you have to look at all the possibilities instead of, this is going to cost me $25? And I remember in that computer store, the gentleman running that computer store saying, why would I give him $50 when he hasn't done anything yet? Because he's already been a loyal customer to you. And by doing this and showing good faith and appreciation, he's going to be an even better customer for you. He's going to say, this is where I'm sending people. And sure enough, it happened just like that. Like literally within a day of this guy getting his dinner certificate, along with the letter of appreciation, refers $30,000 worth of business to us. So I hope that this will help you in today's world. There's so many different apps and links and affiliate programs that you can get, or referral programs. You just need to find them. But you don't want to know what? Doing good old-fashioned referral appreciation gifts can go a very long way as well. So thanks for tuning in today for our Tuesday tip. Don't forget to subscribe or follow so you don't miss a single great episode. Check out our Monday and Thursday episodes where we interview great guests. And again, thanks for following us here. And the best form of appreciation we can get is for you to refer us to a friend. Thanks so much, everyone, and make it a great week.
Thanks for joining us at Work From Your Happy Place. If you like what you hear, please share it with your friends and be sure to rate and review us on iTunes or Stitcher. For a free gift on finding your own happy place, please visit workfromyourhappyplace.com and click on the free audio button. Thanks again for listening.